Welcome back. With a background steeped in family tradition and a passion for healthy modern takes on classic dishes, our next guest made waves on networks like Food Network and Telemundo. From a delicious twist on traditional holiday drinks to an easy to make dish for the whole family, we're in for a treat. Joining today is Chef Ronaldo Linares. Chef Ronaldo, thank you so much for joining us.
No problem, no problem.
Now,
It's a
can
hard
you
one to
tell
say.
me can you tell me a little bit more about your experience growing up in a family-owned Cuban restaurant and how that shaped your love for cooking?
Like growing up, you had no choice but to work, number one. But being around food every day is just a curiosity, and then just the smells, the flavors, and you're seeing the family always kind of united, right? And then my dad, who is my hero, right? He's the one who taught me the art of cooking. And then from there, I just kind of developed my own flavor, my own swag with it. And through him, I've been able to do many great things in food, you know?
Now, one of those great things was writing your own cookbook, Sabores de Cuba.
Sabores de Cuba.
So can you tell me a little bit more about how that book, just reflects your culinary philosophy?
Yeah, so as far as the culinary philosophy, it's all the Latin flavors. So my major cuisine is around Latin cooking, from South America to Mexico to Central and to the Caribbean. The idea for the book came about, I was visiting a hospital, I had like a make-a-wish, somebody wanted me to go, believe it or not, it was pretty cool. But I saw a kid that just got his leg amputated, he had diabetes type 1. So I kind of started looking at it, and I was like, man, we need to do something about it. So I pitched the American Diabetes Association and bought a cookbook, Cuban cookbook that's written in Spanish and English, that's diabetic friendly, but it has all the flavors, all the spices, all the what makes Cuban food behind it. So we did that, and it was very successful.
Now, I love when we get to talk about cultural foods and how we can make them healthy because, of course, while we're on our health journeys, we don't want to abandon some of the things that we grew up with.
Yeah.
Now, I understand that one of the things in Latin community is coquito and eggnog. Can you tell me a little bit more about those two drinks and the differences?
For sure, for sure. So we don't want to abandon our traditions, but we also got to kind of stay aware of the waistline. You know what I mean? Especially in the wintertime, we don't want to get too fluff, I guess, right? So as far as the eggnog and coquito, so coquito translates to a little coconut. So coquito has coconut cream, condensed milk, evaporated milk, some cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla. And that is right here. That's something you want to make ahead of time because you want to let it steep. The longer it steeps in the fridge, the better it is. Today, the one I brought has no rum, but yes, we're gonna put rum in it. Another option to do is put some egg and sugar in it because it helps get a bit creamier, but people are weird about that, so it's up to you. The eggs, the rum, you do your thing. So I'm gonna show you how to make the caramel eggnog, all right? And we have the coquito eggnog. But first, we're going to rim our glass, like so, with the caramel. So I want you to do it to the other glass here.
Oh, okay.
Very simple. And then while you do that, I'm gonna make the little caramel eggnog, right? So we have a little cream, a little bit of milk, real milk we're using here. We're not using anything fake. We're using the right products here. And then we have some cream. And then from there, we're gonna put some vanilla extract. Always hard to say. Put a little bit of that caramel in there. And then we put some nutmeg, not too much, because we all know nutmeg is very, very strong. A little bit of canela, cinnamon. We're gonna top our little shaker here, right? So then we just kind of give it a stir, about 30 seconds or so. But nobody has time on TV to wait 30 seconds. But we wanna let the flavors develop. So with this, just like the coquito, we will mix it probably in a blender or hand whip it, right? And we put it in the fridge for about 4 hours. So from there, we're gonna pour it in. We have that, the eggnog, and then we have the coquito, which is gonna go right in here. You see the difference, right? So that difference, that creaminess, is from sitting in the fridge. So kind of all that flavor is coming along. And then to top it off, we have some heavy cream, a little bit of powdered sugar to make a nice whipped topping, and then we're gonna put that right on top.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Oh, it's so delicious.
So we have some audience members that are in for a real treat because they get to try these drinks. So if you guys can come on the set.
Love it, I love it. A little cinnamon to top it off. So I'm gonna give you the eggnog. And I'm gonna give you the rumless coquito. and it has a caramel. So you're gonna be tasting with yours a little bit of cream, the coconut cream, the condensed milk. We have the real milk in there, and then we have the real milk in here with the half and half, the caramel, the nutmeg, and the cinnamon. All right, so please go ahead and enjoy it.
Yes, and as they drink that, can you just explain what inspired you to kind of add caramel to this traditional drink, and how does it enhance the flavor profile?
Oh, so the caramel itself, like dulce de leche, right? So it's condensed milk that you could take and cook for a bit to get all the sugars caramelized in there. And it just gives it a nice, like, I would say like a nutty sweetness, type smoky flavor to the actual coquito. And it's a different way to use milk in here instead of adding other ingredients that you don't need to. So that's kind of like the idea behind it.
It's delicious.
Now, can you guys tell us what you guys think?
It's really good. Caramel is actually one of my favorite things.
It's so good.
As soon as I heard. But the whipped cream is it's just really soft and light at the same
time. It's like a
time.
chantilly,
Yeah, this is really good. My sister actually makes coquito, but you're in competition with her now.
Well, let her know. Imagine it had rum in it, though. You know, but definitely,
That's
it's absolutely
amazing.
delicious.
Really good, yeah.
So now we also have something really, really special, and it's the Christmas tree cheese ball.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
All right, so this is fun, right? So we have, traditionally, it's a bola de queso that we will make. It's a cheese ball. But we're trying to be exciting. We don't want to be boring, right? So what we did, took some cheese in there, some real cheese, cream cheese, some cheddar cheese that's inside there,
God.
cut up some green onion, a little bit of mustard, and then you whip it, right? You mix it in the mixer. And then you take it, you shape it into a tree. So out to here, we have some nice, beautiful tricolor cherry tomatoes. We got some parsley on the outside and some rosemary. And then we have a star yellow bell pepper. 3 bell peppers died making that one, but we got it. And then you still got some crackers and everything on the outside to eat it with, right? So with the rosemary, it does add a little bit of flavor. It's more for decoration, you know, and you will serve this at the party, put it out there, people come over, kind of move the rosemary stuff around, dip in the cracker and enjoy it. So it's a fun way to kind of get the people coming to the table and be like, what is that? And then you can actually eat it. You know?
That's amazing. And so while you guys, try that, I also want to talk about another really sweet treat we have over here. Can you tell me a little bit more about this?
Yeah, for sure. Let me give you a couple crackers here.
Thank you.
And then you guys go at it, have
All
fun. You can move the
right.
rosemary around. Don't
Okay.
worry about it. Get hands
right.
on. So, whoopie pie, right? Classic holiday whoopie pie. So, is it a cookie? Is it a cake? Who knows? But it is delicious, right?
Right.
So that is made with real butter. So it's just butter, the cacao powder, some flour. You mix all that stuff up. You add some milk and some egg. You get a really nice batter. So in the inside, you have a real rich cream made with butter and powdered sugar. So like the main theme here, even though if you are making desserts and everything, use real ingredients, right? Use real dairy that's going to go a long way, and you can use it a multiple of times, you know? And all these recipes, as you kind of were talking about it, you go to holidairymagic.com, and there's a plethora of ingredients there, of recipes, of ideas that you could have. So the cool thing here, and I want you to do, is to grab that whoopie pie,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna grab the other one and just dunk a little bit right in there. So those are crushed candy canes. Just go in there, don't be afraid. And that's gonna add a nice crunch to it. It's gonna be decorative, right? Holidays is about family. It's about being festive. It's
Yes.
about stories, creating new stories and moments, and then finding your new dishes that you like. Do we want to try this?
Oh, yes, please.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Let me make you one
Sounds
over
so
there.
delicious. So
No,
many
it's
new
very
things to
good.
think about for the holidays
No,
coming.
definitely.
So this tastes really, really good. I just had some. And with that, I want to talk
It's
about.
good though, right? What do you like
It's
about
delicious. I love that it's not too sweet.
it? Uh-huh.
That's what I love. Like it's a very nice treat, but it doesn't feel like it's
Like
overpowering.
overpowering, yeah, for sure. And that's some problem with some sweets, man. It's just way too much. And again, real ingredients. That's what's gonna happen.
Right. And then, I want to talk about how we can use like cooking and food as a way to bring the family together. Like, what have you realized in that?
So one of the things about bringing family together in the kitchen is creating moments, right? So for me, when I'm entertaining, a lot of fun, get everybody over the house, and then I create a theme around it, man. I see who's coming over. Have my mom, she's Colombian, so I make a lot of those Colombian dishes that she would make us, because she's not doing it anymore, right?
yeah.
So I'll bring those dishes back to life, dishes that I know my brothers like and their wives and everything, and we sit down and it just, everyone has their own nostalgic moment. They'll have a bite of, I don't know, natilla, and then that brings me back. It's like a custard. And then the best part of the natilla was not the natilla itself, was the pot. Get a spoon and you dig inside there, and I would just get the whole pot, go sneak away somewhere. I was like 6, 7 years old, and then just eat it. It's just absolutely delicious. So I make those little things like that. That's what I tell people, man. It's not about getting too complicated. Just putting a little thought into it and then right into it. Yeah.
Well, Chef Ronaldo, thank you
Yes.
so much for joining us and really sharing some of this amazing food. I definitely feel the love here already.
No, it was good.
And I'm so glad that we were able to share this. So
Yeah.
thank you
And
so
then
much.
The thing about food
Yeah.
is just how it makes you feel.
Yeah.
Right? Incredible, man. It makes you feel really happy. And I want to let you know there's a little thing too that you could go over to holidairymagic.com.
Oh.
Right? Get the recipes. But more important, we all need some
can
money
make
around
that.
this. Like that.
That? Oh,
but
that
we
one
also need
was
some
delicious.
money. So while you're there,
Okay.
join in the sweepstakes, $1,000 giveaway.
Okay.
Wow.
You can stock up on your favorite ingredients, your favorite dairy ingredients, and you're good to go.
I'll be
So-
going there right after this.
Yes, I was about to tell you, get your phone, holidairymagic.com, and it's all right there.
All right, well, thank you so much. And with that, for more information, you can visit the website at ronaldolinares.com and check out the featured recipes at holidairymagic.com.